Over the last few decades, advancements in veterinary care and improvements in living standards have significantly increased the lifespan of our feline companions. Today, many cats can reach the impressive age of 20 years. However, this isn't a certainty, largely due to the deadly cat myths that still mislead so many people. In this video, we'll delve into 7 of the most dangerous myths, uncover their truths, and explain why they're so deadly. Myth number 1. This belief is especially common among male owners of male cats. A 2019 survey found that male owners were much more likely to oppose neutering and often cited the idea that their cat has a right to experience natural mating behaviors. Men were also, though to a slightly lesser extent, more likely to object to the spaying of female cats. This was often rooted in the mistaken belief that a cat needs to have at least one litter before being spayed to stay healthy. Some female participants in the survey shared this belief as well. While it might feel counterintuitive to have your cat undergo surgery when they seem perfectly healthy, it truly is one of the best things you can do for them. Neutered male cats live, on average, 62% longer than their unneutered brothers, and spayed female cats live 39% longer than their unspayed sisters. This is because unneutered or unspayed cats often have a strong tendency to wander. Even if they're indoor cats, they will likely spend much of their time trying to escape. Once they manage to get outside, their natural instincts will lead them to search for a mate. Unfortunately, this can result in your poor fur baby getting lost, hurt, or even killed during their adventure. If you want to protect your kitty and keep them safe, make sure they cannot have kittens. Myth number 2. One very popular but extremely dangerous myth is the idea that cats have a natural ability to know which foods are safe to eat and will instinctively avoid anything harmful. This dangerous assumption can lead to serious issues. For example, many people feed their cats scraps from their own plates, believing that if the food were unsafe, their cat's natural instincts would prevent them from eating it. In some cases, this misunderstanding can result in cats being left alone with things that could easily harm or even kill them if consumed. Cats, much like humans, are often drawn to the very things that can hurt them the most. Lilies are a prime example. These beautiful flowers are popular at human funerals, but your kitty is more likely to encounter them before facing their own end. Even brushing against them can be fatal if pollen gets on their fur and they ingest it while grooming. To a cat, however, lilies smell just as sweet as they are deadly, and if left alone with them, they'll likely start sniffing without hesitation. Human foods can be just as risky, with garlic being especially dangerous for cats. Unfortunately, we often pair garlic with tempting ingredients like cheese or butter, foods that cats absolutely adore, making them far more likely to eat it. This is why it's so important to always keep an eye on what your cat might try to eat. Myth number 3. A cat's inability to avoid unhealthy foods also means you can't depend on them to signal if the food you're offering meets the right standards. It's your responsibility to check the packaging carefully to be sure. Contrary to what many believe, not all cat foods are created equal. When checking the ingredients, the most important thing to look for is protein. The first ingredient listed should always be meat, and preferably a specifically named type of meat. Meat products can include anything from feather protein to beaks, whereas terms like turkey, fish, or chicken suggest higher quality meat. Ingredients like meal, corn, or other carbohydrates should never rank high on the list. These are cheaper fillers with little nutritional value for your cat and should be avoided whenever possible. Much like humans, your cat might actually favor cheaper food, even if it's unhealthy, due to the additives it contains that they find incredibly addictive. Myth number 4. The debate over whether cats should roam outdoors unsupervised is highly divisive. Proponents of outdoor freedom often argue that it helps cats express their natural behaviors more fully. However, the reality is that allowing cats to come and go freely significantly increases their exposure to various risks and potential dangers. Cats that go outside are far more likely to be hit by cars, attacked by predators, injured in fights with stray cats, or even taken by cruel individuals compared to those kept safely indoors. One popular middle ground is offering cats access to a catio, an outdoor enclosure that lets them enjoy fresh air, roll in the grass, and take in nature's scents while keeping them protected within a secure, enclosed space. Some cats can also be trained to walk on a leash, giving them another safe and controlled way to explore the outdoors. Myth number 5. For centuries, black cats have been tied to magic and mystery. Legends say they were the chosen companions of witches and warlocks. But in some places, this connection brings them bad luck instead of the love they deserve. Although in some European countries, black cats are associated with good luck, in other parts of the world, most famously in the USA, they are often seen as omens of bad fortune. This superstition can leave these poor, dark-coated kitties as the last to be adopted in shelters. Research from animal shelters in Colorado found that black kittens took on average nearly a week longer to be adopted compared to their more colorful counterparts. Similarly, a study in Kentucky revealed that black cats were adopted less often and, heartbreakingly, faced higher euthanasia rates than cats of any other color. It goes without saying that this belief is entirely false. The only thing unlucky about these sweet kitties is their unfortunate association with harmful and unfounded superstitions. Myth number 6. A cat's scruff is the loose skin located at the back of their neck, which their mother used to carry them around when they were kittens. This technique is crucial because it's extremely difficult to carry a kitten that's actively squirming and wriggling. Anyone who has ever tried to hold a kitten for more than 5 seconds can confirm how challenging it is to manage these tiny, energetic babies. And it's even harder to carry them using your mouth, though hopefully none of our viewers have tried that. Kittens instinctively freeze when their scruff is held, and this reflex continues into adulthood. However, scruffing an adult cat like this can lead to severe stress and anxiety for them. Even worse is attempting to lift an adult cat by their scruff. The scruff is not built to support the full weight of a grown cat. They've likely gained several pounds since their kitten days, and lifting them this way can cause significant discomfort. At best, it's very painful, and at worst, it can result in serious, even permanent damage to their neck. Myth number 7. Bringing a new kitten into your home comes with plenty of surprises, and for first-time cat parents, one of the biggest is the sheer number of vet visits required. It's advised that young kittens see the vet at least once every 2 months, and that's assuming they stay healthy and don't fall ill. One of the key reasons for these frequent vet visits is the need for vaccinations, which typically start at 8 weeks and continue through 20 weeks. However, some of these vaccines will need to be updated regularly afterward. Your veterinarian will guide you on how often to schedule these visits. The vaccinations recommended for your cat can vary based on your location, but many cats are routinely vaccinated against common diseases such as feline leukemia, rabies, feline herpes virus, feline distemper, and feline parvovirus to help protect them from serious and potentially life-threatening illnesses. As the vet bills add up, you might find yourself thinking, "I'll just keep my cat indoors." As mentioned earlier, indoor cats do tend to have longer lifespans, partly because they are less frequently exposed to illnesses and diseases compared to outdoor cats. But hold on, not as frequently doesn't mean never. Even if your cat never manages to escape, which isn't always a given, viruses can still make their way inside, often hitching a ride on your shoes. This is why vaccinations are essential, even for indoor cats. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates.